Okay, world of YouTube, Archie here. I had to do this video due to the protesting going on in the world about the two black men that were pretty much murdered by cops. But I have a problem with the protesting. And last night they get themselves out on 93 last night and caused an accident or something, and I was watching it. And God forbid, if I do a lot of traveling myself when I get the chance, sometimes to work, but it'll be pretty messed up if I'm driving down the highway with my kids in the car and all of a sudden these protesters are gonna block a highway. That's pretty ignorant if you ask me. Childish. People need to grow up. Now, I am far from racist. And I have black friends, Puerto Rican friends, Chinese, Korean, you name it, I got it. But these stories that are coming out, these protesters don't realize that, what? There's other stories out there of this and of this nature. And why ain't these stories been why haven't these stories been looked at or protest at that? Like right here, teen brothers charged in death of New Jersey girl. Now, if anything in the world that should be protest is child molestation and killing of innocent people, raping, molestation, whether it be a little girl or a little boy. Now, there was a article similar to this that I read, and this would be the third one I've read, due to a little girl dying. Two of them were raped. This is one of them. The other one I had, but I lost it. And I don't need to look it up because my stomach's turned. I'm even turned on this one, but two of them were raped. I'll turn that back on in a minute. Two of them were raped. One of them was shot by a you could say like a gang member. The one that was shot was sitting and having a family affair, sitting on grandpa's lap. Mother, they were just sitting around having a good old family time. And two unidentified black males came to the window of the house. And may I add that it was like a 17% white, 85-90% African Americans, black males, black people. And the two suspects went up and shot in the house, killed the girl, killed the grandfather. I think I forget what it went with. I think they killed the whole family. Just random shooting. And, the 5-year-old girl died. I don't know. Maybe they didn't know that. Maybe it was just her. But, whatever the case may be, the 5-year-old girl is now dead. Just having an old family time. Sitting on grandpa's lap, having a good old time, probably talking about what they're going to do for the day, or maybe they're going to plan a little trip. And I'll tell you right now, There's a lot of stuff that comes on the news I watch, but I might not have been around that TV at the time, but where's the protest? How come I didn't hear that story all around the world? Disgusting. Alright? And the other one, the girl was raped by 2 black males, and it was in another state, but where was the protesting on that? I forget that story, but this one I'm bringing up. 2 teenage brothers, and you got this little girl. Pretty much the story says the little girl went outside to ride a bike. She's 12 years old. Here's her picture. You can't see it too well. I don't know why they used that, but I mean, she was going to a friend's house. She told her parents on her bike. Let's throw this in charge. And her name was Autumn. And look it up all you want. Read it. I refuse to go through it, but I don't want to get too much detail into it, but all I know is they lured her with her bike, stating that they're going to fix it or something with parts, give her parts. Most stupidest thing anybody could do. But got her in there, raped her, killed her. And how dumb these 2 teenagers are is that they stripped the bike and threw her body in a green tote for the rubbish man to pick up on the side of the curb or whatever. And yeah, that was pretty much it. I'll give you a look of the 2 brothers here. Now these 2 brothers are known to be in trouble. One of them is a bike, loves to fix bikes, take them apart, whatever. I ain't gonna look at them, but 2 black males. Where's the protesting? And this happened in 2012. Now, I ain't seen nothing all over the world for this one. Like I said, hey, I ain't got no problem, and I'm not racist. But when you have people getting in the faces of the law, and I'll tell you something, I've been in trouble with the law a lot. But there's one thing I don't do, because I know what it's going to do in the end, is I don't go fighting officers. They're doing their job. You know? Give them some slack. Yes, there are some crooked cops, and I don't like them either. There are some crooked cops, and I'll tell you right now, I did a video on George Zimmerman. And George Zimmerman killed the black male too. But, you know, I think, yes, he should have used less lethal weapons. That's what he should have done. Did he? No. Stupidity? Yes. There's always an alternative. But if you get someone, yeah, you get the people that say, oh, the cop that he tried to grab my gun. Well, hey, if you're going to wrestle with a cop, you know, and you're on the ground laying down with him, you just put yourself in a world of shit. Alright? Not even I would even do that, because I had a cop draw their gun on me just because I was running around the building of my old apartment where I used to live to tell him that this girl I was having problems with, because I got a new girl, that kind of deal thing, came after me with a baseball bat. So I wanted a cop to know. I wanted them to chase him because I was having major problems with this person. And, you know, the freaking cop whipped out the gun. Freeze! You know, whoa. So, you know, I'm not afraid to die. I don't care. I've been in many multiple situations of death. But I'm not given the label of, you know, going after a cop, because that's their job. You know, you get big punishment things, and that's the thing too. You got to think about it. They got a badge. Sometimes they get away with what they do with that badge, all right? Whether they're good or bad. And I'm not taking a risk of, fuck that. Every time a cop looks at me on radar and I'm over here and I'm doing my thing, and, he comes up here and he looks at my record and puts it up on the damn stupid screen in the squad car and blah, blah, blah. You know what? I'm not getting harassed like that. I would never fight a cop. Never. Okay, if they beat the shit out of me later on, yeah, I'll sue their ass if it was a wrongful thing. But if you're wrestling with a cop in a protest, though, you're putting your fucking life on the line. End of story. You want to get in a scuffle just for a stupid protest and they're telling you to leave? No, that's stupidity. Just walk away. I've said things in words to people, and I've won with my words, and that's that. If you know how to use your words, you'll get them pissed off more than you get pissed off, and then they'll walk away. But I just don't understand, why these protesters are doing this when there's this. All right, show it again. 2 brothers, 1 girl, innocent, bang. Well, let's rape her. Let's take her bike for parts. Where's the protest for this? It's just disgusting what the friggin', world's coming to and everything. And I think this should be looked at. The other 2 cases should be looked at. And these people should stop what they're doing. Because if I'm on 93 and I get into an accident and kill my kids because I'm flipping a car trying to avoid who knows what's in the middle of the fucking highway because you stupid people want to block it off. Get fucking real, man. Get a life. Grow up. There's things in this world that happens and you're protesting for that when this young girl lost her life for rape, for a senseless bike theft. It's disgusting, man. It's just disgusting. And things like this drive me fucking nuts. It drives me nuts when stuff like this happens because you know what? The justice system sucks. Alright? But when there's proof and evidence in a case, you know what? You guys can't fucking say nothing. Yes, the police should do less lethal things. And hey, all day they should have had the pepper spray or the sand guns popping sand balls into the person. Less lethal. It's common fucking sense. They made these weapons. Why ain't they fucking using them? And then the sand guns, they should, if they ain't got it, they should make them where they pop out a ball a second. Get a good shot in. Yeah, just to get a little bruises on your body, save a life. It should be done. Or we're just gonna end up with this. And more protests. And what about these guys? Who's protesting for this little girl? Who's protesting for this little girl? 12 years old, innocent, just going for a bike ride, and bang, dead. Here today, gone tomorrow. Senseless crimes. And the crimes that could be prevented. Yeah, like I said, get a friggin' sand gun that pumps out rounds. Sandball gun. Little balls that are like the size of a friggin' one of them rubber bouncy balls with sand full in it that bust open on the perpetrator and it comes out a friggin', a shot a second. You know what? Less lethal, right. That's what you protesters should be protesting for. Not a death of a guy gonna roll around with a cop. He shouldn't have resisted arrest. Or he just should have walked away, alright? That's all that should have happened. And we would avoid all this protesting. Or just give up the protesting because you know what? This girl ain't got no justice. This girl didn't get her story heard around the world. I didn't hear it. She got, whoop-dee. They got jail time, whoop-dee-doo, but she ain't here no more. Why didn't someone protest this and give her a vigil? They probably did in her town, but hey, how about the world knows about it so they can write about it and not like this. Not like these other jerks, but shh. And, it's just That's it, man. Grow up, people. You're gonna kill someone innocent in your protesting, and where you gonna be? Life in jail. Well, I hope something happens. I hope they prosecute you if you kill someone on a fucking highway. But until then, YouTube, I had to get this out until the next video. So I'm coming up with more and more every day. Just gotta get the time to do it. Out.